Alright, welcome back to Enshrouded. I am Viking Revival. Show you how to get late game loot early from the Wake of Water update. I am currently at the Wake of Water. I'm currently at this castle, the Cromville Throne Room. As you can see, I've marked a bunch of chests here, some here. But before we get to there, this is how we're going to get to this location. And you can start getting this late game loot early to make your run to get to the end game of Enshrouded faster. Be able to complete missions faster, get those things you want. You're going to need a few things. Those things are Ghost Glider, which you would have watched the previous video that I have for this. Early game loot, you can get this Ghost Glider and any gear that you can have to give yourself just a little bit more survivability. You're going to need flame altars, a workbench. You're going to need to bring pickaxe, the highest level you can. Have these things on you. Have some food buffs that increase stamina regen. Things like that, just to give yourself a little extra edge. How you're going to get up here is you should already have the Ancient Spire of the Springlands. You should already have the Ancient Spiral of Revelwood. From the Ancient Spiral of Revelwood, and you should have all these flame altar to the level high enough that this flame is cleared out. You can get here without it, but it's just easier if your flame altar is, I believe, level 3. So that you can get here easy. From the Ancient Spiral of Revelwood, I glide myself straight down here, past this flame shrine that's inside on this island inside of the shroud. It is next to the second of the hollowed halls that you do. Run yourself through. I typically drop a flame altar somewhere around here because most things here will one-shot you. You're just going to run yourself through the best you can. You're going to get to the Ancient Spire of the Black Mire. You're going to climb yourself up. You're going to work yourself through the Ancient Spire of the Black Mire. From the top of that, you're going to remove whatever flame altar you have. Have another one in your pocket, whether you got to craft it from your inventory or whichever. They're very easy to craft because you can craft them with any of these materials now. You don't just need the early stone from the Springlands, which is a great add-on. With all that, from the Ancient Spire of the Black Mire, you're going to glide and updraft to land on the top of this ridge. You're going to see a bit of a path in the gate that you should take normally coming here. You're going to go to the right of it. You're going to climb up as high as you can. You're going to glide across, again getting up as high as you can. Set down another flame altar on the highest point you can find. Build up, and you literally can glide straight into the top of the Ancient Spire of the Veilwater Basin. From there, you can't just walk up to the center flame altar. You do have to go to the load point that would bring you up there. I'll show you where that is. Right here. It will not unlock the tower for some reason if you just land up here. Because what I did is I landed on that ridge right there. I built up. I got over onto this ridge. I set up another flame altar. I built a launching platform, and I landed right here. This won't unlock until you just walk over and literally stand on this. Then this tower unlocks. You can talk to the flame, unlock it. From there, I work myself around with flame altars in tow. I get up this direction. Right about here is actually where you can grab this. The Circlet of Lightning. This is an amazing sorcerer build crown. Picked up right from here. It's just sitting on a little altar. If you land on one of these upper ridges, you can usually see it just sitting on an altar in the middle of this place. You grab it and you run, because everything here will kill you one hit, no problem. I then glided over, worked my way up top here, placed another flame altar, removed this one. Glided from this high point down. There are 3 pillars right here. I landed on the first one. Built back up my stamina. Glided across. There's a little ledge or lip right here that you can walk up, and it gets you to right about here. I jumped up. I worked my way up to this highest point I could get. Placed a flame altar. Removed this one. Glided across. Got to here. Placed a flame altar. Removed this one. I do this a lot. It's just for my benefit. You don't have to do it as often as you don't want. Glided back, worked my way up to this ridge. This ridge here is the literal back of the map is right here. I placed the flame altar. I glided. I updrafted. I landed here. This is another, you can work your way up higher. Came over this point, glided across, and I placed my flame altar here at the back. I like mine here. It gives me easy access to go from here, grab this one, grab this one. I'm going to show you all these locations and how you get to them. From here, you're going to want to make sure once you have all your flame altars down, you picked up whatever, you don't need to do any others. You do have to have a pickaxe with you. And so I can just drop my workbench right here, prepare my stuff, pick this up. You're gonna see the video clip ahead right here. I'm gonna wait till daytime so that people can see this a little more clearly. All right, we're back. It is now morning, so let's start hitting up these chests. The first one we're gonna hit up is we're gonna come down here. We're gonna hit this one. It is located right at the mining rift. So if you're trying to find it on your map, as you can see, I haven't uncovered a lot of area here because I'm not here yet. I'm just here for this early loot that I can pick up quickly. Is the mining rift. You'll see it right at the corner of the shroud. And right below that Cromville throne room castle. Stillwater Bay are the locations that we're going to be hitting up. These three locations we're going to hit up. Starting with the mining rift. Let's go there now. You're just going to glide right off the roof. You're going to be aiming for that tower directly in front of me. You're going to want to go a bit to the left of it. The reason for this is how we're going to enter this castle. You want to hit a very specific platform. If you don't hit that platform, you're going to have to deal with the enemies, and that's just a pain. Because there's no way at this level. Like I said, I'm level 18, and there's no way I'm killing these guys. So you land right here on this platform. With your lockpicks, you pick this door. Or smash it open, whichever one you prefer. Right around this corner, first gold chest. It is a random loot drop. You get randomized loot each time. Teleport back to the flame altar. I've done this run and the run that I've done in the previous video about early game loot so much. My chests are full. I have to go through, delete a bunch of stuff, and sort through those chests later on because there's just so much stuff. All this stuff has been picked up from either Howled Hall runs I just recently did and missions. I've got too much stuff. So we're going to glide down, jumping down. You're going to see that water in front of us. We're going to head towards that point. We do not have enough stamina to make it completely there. So what I like to do is this tall ridge right in front of me. I land on that. I build back up stamina, then I continue on the glide. I don't have enough stamina to make it there. So we do it in a two-part. That has enemies on it. We are going to avoid that. You just saw the lizard men I went over. So I'm going to continue on to this next ridge. Hopefully we got enough stamina. Quick little updraft. Just barely made it. Where we're going to be heading is along this bridge to the far side. This doesn't have any enemies. It's just a quick way to get loot and kind of a cheesed method. Landing here, you're going to see this door. You're going to look up. You're going to see these four lights going, ah, shit, there's a puzzle. You can do the puzzle if you want. I don't. I pull up my axe, which currently all I have is a copper axe, and I break myself through this side of the wall or this side. Either one. Just hack your way through. Not a crazy hard thing to chop through. Just gotta open her up a little bit more. Crouch down, pop yourself through. Now you're gonna get two chests in this location. The first one is right here. Always gives you red carpet blocks. So if you like this block and you want to farm it, that's your location. The next one, while keeping your axe out, you're going to, from the door that you just chopped through, go straight to the back wall. You can't miss it. It's obviously a dig spot. Dig your way through. Now you're going to see Red Shroud in front of you. You have enough time to grab this. You see the gold chest, run up, jump up, grab, accept, run back. All this loot we're picking up is near level 50, so that is, as far as I know, the max level of loot you can get. We just got the Nova Sword. Maxes out at level 48, but is going to do some crazy damage. Now from here, we're going to teleport back to our flame altar. We are going to put the axe away. We're going to jump off, glide down, past this ridge, so you want to stay down low. You're going to see the big house in the corner. We're going to aim for the corner of this railing right here. I missed it, but it's not too bad. We just drop right down. Normally I'd lockpick that, but I ran out of lockpicks, so this is why I said important to bring lockpicks. Can I craft any? No, I cannot. Okay. Well, we're going to pass that one. That one gives you random loot. This is why I said it's so important to bring lockpick. Follow my own rules sometimes. Right here at the corner of this roof. We're going to chop our way through this roof. As soon as we pop ourselves through, I usually just crouch down. There's the chest, another silver. Again, randomized loot. I've gotten golds out of it. That one time I got a blue. Now, this is where the fun's going to happen. These gloves, this is a guaranteed loot drop in a chest. You're going to come to the edge of this roof. You're going to see that person down there. We do not want to fight her. She will kill us instantly. I come to this roof. I'm trying to draw her ass off. The reason I want to draw her off is I can do this in one of two ways. Once they're out, I go through this door. I drop down here. I drop down here. Glide before you hit the ground. Run over here. Hopefully not aggroing any of these guys. Chop your way through right here. So we're going to chop our way through. Right at the corner. Just like we did with that previous door. Come around. Grab this chest. Guaranteed flame gauntlet gloves every time from here. Teleport ourselves back to our flame altar. All right, we're back at the flame altar. From here, I run over here. Jumping myself up. You see right there. That red, that's the edge of the world. We're right on the edge of the world. We're going to glide across. You can get yourself some crystal resources right there. But that's not the point of this video. Right at this corner, there's a lip. So from standing up here, do not drop down this ledge. You won't be able to make the height. Run, double jump, land on the lip, up onto the castle roof, double jump again, next roof, next roof. I jump up here. Now you're going to want to glide between this tree, that column, and this pillar. Right through that gap. Hopefully we avoid these bugs that fly around because they spit poison damage and it kills you. Jump, updraft instantly, aim for this hole. A bug is following me, grappling up, and I died. Like I said, these bugs are right there. Their poison damage is unreal. Instant death. You're going to watch me run this loop again. I have it set so I don't drop my loot on death. I don't particularly always like that feature, so I don't ever use it. Grapple up here, avoiding that bug. Run into here. Grab this chest. It's always randomized loot. There's the darn bug. Poisons you, instant death. A whole bunch of things from in there. Any of the paths from now on, if you die, no big deal. You're going to just do this, run again. Exactly same thing to this point. Jump up the corner here. Onto this roof. This roof is just the starting point to get anywhere from here. We've gotten the chest that's over in that room, so we're going to leave that for now. We're now going to come across here and hook a left. So gliding. I'm just going to updraft. Downward, around to the left. through this door, so from this little courtroom area, through this opening, immediately hooking a right, heading up as high as you can go. Once you get to the top, you're going to go right again, straight down to the end of this hall, picking up random loot. This is end game stuff that I haven't been able to make yet as my early level. You're going to get to this room. You're thinking you hit a dead end, look straight up, grapple up. You're now in this room. There's some random loot. Right there, there's some wool. Prayer of the Flame Scroll. There's different things. You want to look to this back wall. You're going to walk up to this bookshelf, hit E, spin the skull, next chest. Again, random loot. I've gotten gold out of this. We got nothing real special this time. But I actually got this staff. The Staff of the Moor from that chest. So it does randomly drop gold material. Gonna drop back down from this location. Gonna pull out the axe. We're gonna bust this window out. It gets a little finicky sometimes for some stupid reason about the distance. I don't know why. I have honestly no idea why it does this. Because I'm looking through it, I guess. Alright, we're busting out the window. We're trying to go towards that building. So jump out, give her a glide. No need for updraft here with the ghost glider. You see that landing? Aim for it. Land on the platform. Bust out this door. Come here, look up. There is sometimes some random stuff. Usually if you're just looking for old books. Good spot. You grapple up. You're going to hook around. Next silver chest. Right there. Gold level, one-handed club. Level 50, just from a silver chest. We're going to bust this window out. Let's bust this stupid thing out. There we go. Gonna jump up on the ledge. You're going to look around the corner here. You're going to see into the red shroud. This one's hard to do because this will kill you. I die almost every time. Let's see if I can manage to grab it. Jump. Glide. Double jump. I aim right here. Grab this. Grab it quick. Run my ass off. You die to the shroud. No big deal. Like I said, I've turned off the fact that I dropped my loot. So it's no big deal to me. There's a lot of enemies there. It's just a quick grab it and run your ass back. Out if you can. If not, no big deal. It is the gold chest. Gives you some nice gold loot. And this stuff is all level 50 stuff. Depending on what you're looking for stats, this is endgame material as far as I know. So, from here, to get the very last chest, same routine. Back up over here. You jump up to the ledge. You just can't make this roof ledge here. Climb ourselves to the roof. Let the stamina regenerate. We're just trying to get to a far pillar over on this side. So it doesn't matter if we go this way, either you go that way, it doesn't matter. I updraft. I'm going to land on this one here. So from here, you can see that roof right there with the opening. We're going to dive into that one. And that'll be the last chest on this loop that I've been doing. If there are any more chests in this area, please let me know. I'd love to be able to include them in the video or add them in. This is the last silver chest. Again, random loot. There's a ranger bow, level 50. There's an axe. Not quite level 50, but still an epic level axe. Not a legendary. And in this room, I've gotten, again, more loot. There's another fire wisp summon. I've gotten iron bars, silver bars, everything from in here. And yeah, from here, that's the end of this video. Appreciate you guys coming and watching. Again, please like and subscribe. I am Viking Revival, and we will see you guys in the next one.